Thanks, Meryl.
All right, thank you.
Here with Chase.
Thank you.
Toros forward Zach Pross. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks, Applebee's. When the Toros are on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
The small grain harvest is in. Now's the time to think about getting your combine inspected by the John Deere certified technicians at Gooseneck Implement. Sign up for your inspection by January 1st, 2017. And Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to one of their 8 store locations. And when you sign up your combine and header together, receive $100 off the inspections. Our 100 technicians have more than 1,000 years combined experience working on John Deere equipment. That's the Gooseneck difference. Schedule today.
Need money fast? Head to Liberty Tax and apply for an easy advance. You can get up to $1,300. You heard me right. Let Liberty Tax do your taxes. If approved for an easy advance, you can get up to $1,300. Fast. Hurry. Offer ends February 28th. Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com. An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd through February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
The investment you've made in your John Deere equipment is too valuable to just shed it and forget it this fall. Get your tractor, air drill, planter, sprayer, baler, combine, or header scheduled for a postseason performance inspection at one of the 8 Gooseneck Implement store locations. If you schedule by January 1st, 2017, Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to their facility. And any John Deere parts you may need installed by Gooseneck certified technicians will maintain the used season warranty for most equipment. Optimize performance and prevent downtime. Call your local Gooseneck store today.
Twice a year. That's it. Just 2 times a year we pull out all of the stops for our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale.
You can save up to $500 store-wide on the best brands. Sealy Queen sets are as low as $299. You save $200.
Plus, you get a free pillow, free mattress protector, or a free frame with select purchases. I'm Jason.
And I'm Krista. We're your local owners of Mattress Firm in North Dakota. We carry more and we sell more Tempur-Pedic mattresses than any store in the state.
During our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale, you can sleep interest-free till 2021.
You can sleep on a Tempur-Pedic for just $34 a month. Plus, you get our Mattress Firm Sleep Happy Guarantee. If you're not happy with your new mattress, we'll give you your money back.
If you're ready for a better night's sleep, then come to our semi-annual sale going on now at Mattress Firm in Bismarck, Minot, Dickinson, and Williston. Nobody in North Dakota sells Tempur-Pedic or Sealy mattresses for less.
Nobody.
I need money now, but I heard there could be a refund delay.
Go to Liberty Tax. They'll help you out. Apply for an easy advance of up to $1,300.
Really?
Yep, let Liberty Tax prepare your taxes. If you're approved for an easy advance, you could get up to $1,300. Fast.
Sounds good.
Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com. An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd to February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, and the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinoTorosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge.
It's time for Minotaurus Hockey on the Toros Hockey Network. Minotaurus Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Integrity Outdoor Living, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, Planet Pizza, Pro Style Production, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union pregame show with the radio voice of the Toros, Ken Oda.
Hello and welcome inside the Riverside Arena in Austin, Minnesota. As the big voice said, I'm Ken Oda, and you're listening to the Minotauros Network. Thank you for checking in, whether you're on HockeyTV.com, Pro Style Production, or listening on 1390 KRRZ back in the Magic City. Toros and Bruins about to battle. Toros looking to clinch home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs. Of course, the goals are set much higher this year. The Toros, the first team in the Central to wrap up a playoff spot. That is thanks to a sparkling 33-16-4 record, giving the Toros 70 points on the season. That's a full 8-point lead on second place Minnesota. The Bruins, meanwhile, were off to a pretty decent start, playing mostly 500 hockey through the Christmas break, but it has been a nightmare for them since then. The Bruins have just 5 wins since the calendar flipped over to 2017, and that has seen them fall all the way down to the Central Division basement. A record of 20, 26, and 6. 46 points. That still has them only 8 points out from 4th place, but they're going to need a lot of help. The Bruins will need to get at least, you would think, 6 or 7 wins in their final 8 games and hope that the teams they are chasing all lose. Of course, a tough task for the Bruins tonight. The Toros have won all 4 of the previous meetings this year, including a big sweep here back in October. The Toros won 7-2 on Friday night and followed it up with a 3-2 victory. But that's 7 goals that the Toros put up on the first night, is the most the Toros have put up in a game this season. Of course, taking a spin around the rest of the division, aside from the Toros and the Bruins tonight, everyone else playing in division as well. Brookings is at Bismarck. That's a game that Toros fans should be keeping an eye on. The Toros can clinch home ice in the first round with a sweep here in Austin and a Brookings loss. 6, the magic number. The Bruins can only get to 75 points if they win out. So, if the Toros can get to 76 or the Blizzard drop a game or 2, the Toros can clinch that home ice advantage, which means we would be playing at home in the first round of the playoffs on April 14th and 15th. So mark those dates on your calendar. Even if things don't go as planned this weekend, I think it's pretty safe to say it would be an epic collapse were the Toros not to lock up home ice for at least the first round. The other 2 teams in the division, the Wilderness and the Aberdeen Wings, they are playing down in South Dakota. Both Brookings at Bismarck and Wilderness at Aberdeen. Those start at 7:15 tonight, about 10 minutes after we drop the puck here in the Spam Can. Of course, we call it the Spam Can. Austin, Minnesota, the home of Hormel Foods, where they make Spam. Spam is actually made at the factory here. They have a Spam museum in the hotel next door to where we're staying. So if you ever make the trip out here, I know several fans have made the trip to Austin over the last few years for playoff series. The Spam Museum, a fun way to kill that afternoon as you wait for the game. Turning our attention to the game, this one features some high-end scoring talent. Justin Misiak for the Bruins. He's tied for 6th in the league, 52 points on the year, 21 goals, 31 assists. Travis Kothenbutel, he's 17th in the league, 21 and 26. That's the top 2 scorers for the Bruins. He's got 47 points. That's 17th. The Toros don't have anyone in the top 20, but Derek Frentz is 4th in the league in assists, 34 points. The Toros have perhaps more scoring depth than anyone else in the division. You look at the top scorers for the Toros, 4 guys with 40 points, 3 more with 30, 4 guys with 20 points as you move down the list. So lots of scoring depth for the Toros, and that will be key this weekend. The Bruins have struggled to keep the puck out of the net. They do a decent job of limiting shots against, but their goaltenders have combined for a save percentage of just .890. That among the worst in the North American League. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be right back after it with Toros head coach Marty Murr. We talked to him about Chase Springman, and Springer going to become the most tenured Toro ever. When he takes the ice tonight, it will be the career game 166. That is one more than Jaden Martin played in a Toros uniform. So you can call Chase perhaps Mr. Toro until someone passes him. It'll take a long time for someone to get to that mark. We'll take a short break here. Be back with Marty Murray after this, here on the Minotauros Network.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain," Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Spam Can, the Riverside Arena here in Austin, Minnesota. Toros and Bruins, about 10 minutes from the drop of the puck. Before this one, we spoke to Toros head coach Marty Murray. We will let you give that a listen now. Here with head coach Marty Murray. Marty, a weekend out here in Austin, the last place team. You worried at all about the guys maybe looking ahead, especially with the playoff spot already clinched now?
Well, we shouldn't. I mean, we're expecting a desperate team. I mean, it's probably do or die for them this weekend as far as making any kind of playoff push. They probably got to go 7-1 or 6-2 with a little help to get into the playoffs. So, we expect them to come over their best, and for us, it's going to be about winning habits tonight and making sure we're winning and competing, and being smart with the puck.
Yeah, before we get to in-depth on the matchup tonight, kind of a special night for a guy, Chase Springman, who's been here a long time, playing career game 166, the most ever by a Toro. Just talk a little bit about what he's brought to the organization over the last 3 seasons.
Well, he's a great kid. That's the first thing you think about when you think of Chase. He's a great kid. Always, even though it's his third year, he's always willing to help out in any capacity we ask him. New guys coming in, he's the guy that usually takes the lead and gets them set up and make sure they're comfortable. So those intangibles are, hard to replace, and we're going to miss him when he does graduate. But, as far as on the ice stuff, he's obviously closing in on Mose for, most points as a Toro. And, he's had 3 seasons where he's put up, 30 plus points, and those guys aren't easy to find. And at times I'd like to see him take it to another level. But, overall in the 3 years he's been here, he's been a nice player for us and even a better kid.
Now, turning our attention back towards the on-the-ice matchup, I noticed a little bit different look on the back end tonight. Nolan Sawchuk out, Jake Diddle, and is now paired with Eric Holmstrom. Just to give Nolan a night off, he's not banged up or anything, is he?
No, he's 100% healthy, and we had this conversation with our guys a good week or 10 days ago where we have healthy bodies, and, we're going to start to look at down the stretch, giving some guys some time off, a kid like Sawchuk who coming out of high school hockey and, not playing the rigorous schedule that we do in the NA. And then you combine the top prospects in there where he really hasn't had a break. I thought tonight might be a good opportunity just to, let him get refreshed and revived and back in the lineup tomorrow. He's obviously a big part of our team.
Obviously with the playoffs meaning more and guys having that break will be good. Part of what helps is the AP players. I know none of the new guys are in tonight, but several guys on this trip, and expect a few guys to get in tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think so. I think the plan is to put a couple of them in tomorrow, and we were able to add 2 guys with the new league rule, 2 tenured players to our roster, which essentially puts us to 25. So Sam Huff and Luke Johnson will now be Toros from here on out, and I think they can be valuable additions to our team.
Besides those guys, who else made the trip?
We've had Spencer Meyer in to skate with us, probably the last good week, and he's a tenured player that will be a defenseman on our club next year, and big, tall, lanky kid, but some real good offensive upside, and we're on the fence. I might put him in tomorrow. We'll see how tonight goes, but excited about we have 3 prospects here that are tenured skating with us this weekend, and excited about all 3 of them coming in next year and being major contributors.
Now, with a chance to sweep here, we haven't lost yet to Austin. Continuing that trend this weekend and getting a little help from the Bismarck Bobcats, we could clinch home ice in that first round. What will it mean to this team to have home ice and play at the Pepsi rink that first weekend of the playoffs?
Well, it's big. I think we're a pretty good home team for the most part. We saw last weekend how wild the Pepsi rink can get, and it's. Our goal is to make the playoffs, and then you want to try to attain another one. So the next one on the checkpoint is getting home ice, and then hopefully first in our division. And I think those are things that at the end of the day, if you ask any coach, he's going to want to play that 5th game if necessary at home.
Yeah. Aside from what it means this year to this team, do you ever take a minute just to look at how far the organization's come?
Well, yeah. I mean, we we've made strides every year, and it wasn't easy, after that first year, and we pretty much had to clean house, and it wasn't at the time that easy to get kids convinced to come to Minot, and we've said all along, led by Brad Porter, that we want to do things the right way, we want to treat kids the right way, and we've done that for our 5th year here, and I think it's paying dividends. And now we're at a point that we can get in discussions with high-end prospects and ultimately win recruiting battles, and it makes you feel good. And I think that our track record speaks for itself, and Minot's a nice destination. And then you throw the new Pepsi rink into the equation, it almost becomes a no-brainer.
All right, I'll let you go finish getting ready. Thanks,
Ken.
Once again, that was Toros head coach Marty Murray on several topics, including Chase Springman and how far this organization has come over the last several years. I can't thank Toro fans enough for what was an awesome weekend last weekend at home. Packed the Pepsi night on Friday, 2,167 of you inside the arena that only holds 2,300, so very close to a sellout on Friday night. 1,711 of you came back on Saturday night. It was an absolute blast, a lot of fun all weekend. Toros got 2 big points on Friday night, did not get the win on Saturday, but overall I think it was a fun weekend for everyone. I know the Toros staff enjoyed it. One last thing before we go. Marty spoke about this team and how far we've come. You look at the first year, a team that only won 7 games. Looking back at the schedule this year, the Toros have only had 2 what you could consider even losing streaks. 2 sets of games where the Toros failed to get a point. One in which they lost back-to-back games. Only 1 3-game losing streak and 1 2-game losing streak. The Toros otherwise have gotten a point at least every other night this year. 2 6-game winning streaks, including 1 to start the season and 1 that just ended a couple of weeks ago. That's the reason the Toros are in line right now to be wire-to-wire division champions, winning the showcase, being declared the NAHL showcase champion all the way back in September, jumping out into first place then, and the Toros have not looked back since. Take a look at the starting goaltending matchup tonight before we take our last break and put a cap on the Farmers Union pregame show. In net for the Toros is Austin Park. Park is 12-3-1 with a .928 save percentage and a .216 goals against average. In net for the Austin Bruins is Jake Koharski. 29 games played for the goaltender, 11-12-4, an .891 save percentage and a .333 goals against average for the Bruin goaltender. That will do it for the Farmers Union pregame show. It's about to get very loud here as they begin the pregame festivities. So we'll throw to commercial break and be back with the drop of the puck. You're listening to the Minute Toros Network.
Toros forward Zach Bross. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks, Applebee's. When the Toros are on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
The small grain harvest is in. Now's the time to think about getting your combine inspected by the John Deere certified technicians at Gooseneck Implement. Sign up for your inspection by January 1st, 2017. And Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to one of their 8 store locations. And when you sign up your combine and header together, receive $100 off the inspections. Our 100 technicians have more than 1,000 years combined experience working on John Deere equipment. That's the Gooseneck difference. Schedule today.
Need money fast? Head to Liberty Tax and apply for an easy advance. You can get up to $1,300. You heard me right. Let Liberty Tax do your taxes. If approved for an easy advance, you can get up to $1,300. Fast. Hurry. Offer ends February 28th. Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com. An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd through February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent. And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
The investment you've made in your John Deere equipment is too valuable to just shed it and forget it this fall. Get your tractor, air drill, planter, sprayer, baler, combine, or header scheduled for a postseason performance inspection at one of the 8 Gooseneck Implement store locations. If you schedule by January 1st, 2017, Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to their facility. And any John Deere parts you may need installed by Gooseneck certified technicians will maintain the used season warranty for most equipment. Optimize performance and prevent downtime. Call your local Gooseneck store today.
Twice a year. That's it. Just 2 times a year we pull out all the stops for our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale.
You can save up to $500 store-wide on the best brands. Sealy queen sets are as low as $299. You save $200.
Plus, you get a free pillow, free mattress protector, or a free frame with select purchases. I'm Jason.
And I'm Krista. We're your local owners of Mattress Firm in North Dakota. We carry more and we sell more Tempur-Pedic mattresses than any store in the state.
During our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale, you can sleep interest-free till 2021.
You can sleep on a Tempur-Pedic for just $34 a month. Plus, you get our Mattress Firm Sleep Happy Guarantee. If you're not happy with your new mattress, we'll give you your money back.
If you're ready for a better night's sleep, then come to our semi-annual sale going on now at Mattress Firm in Bismarck, Minot, Dickinson, and Williston. Nobody in North Dakota sells Tempur-Pedic or Sealy mattresses for less.
Nobody.
I need money now, but I heard there could be a refund delay.
Go to Liberty Tax. They'll help you out. Apply for an easy advance of up to $1,300.
Really?
Yep, let Liberty Tax prepare your taxes. If you're approved for an easy advance, you could get up to $1,300. Fast.
Sounds good.
Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com. An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd to February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
Welcome back inside the Spam Can, the Riverside Arena here in Austin, Minnesota. Toros and Bruins about to drop the puck as we get ready to go tonight. Referee tonight is Adam Kerwin. He's helped out on the lines by Sam Rankin and Nick Klinkhammer. We are, of course, interactive on the Minotauros Network. You can tweet at the team at Minotoro Hockey. That's MINOTAUROHOCKEY. Or you can tweet at me personally at Ken_Oda. That's KEN_ODA. Already have several people checking in. A lot of the usuals. Tim and Jody Meckley checking in. Michelle Bliven, Aaron Bliven and the crew back at the Bliven house. Jamie Hyatt from Fort Hyatt. He's got Rob Myers. I assume Laurel Hyatt as well in tow. And probably Brandon home from spring break. Patty Bakoven checking in as well. Good to have everyone alongside as we get ready for some Toros hockey here on Hockey TV, Pro Style Production, and 1390 KRRZ back in the Magic City. The Bruins wearing their home yellow sweaters, yellow socks, black buckets, breezers, and gloves, black and white trim. For the Bruins, still unusual to see former Toro Jack Murphy wearing that yellow 15. For the Toros, it's the traveling black sweaters, black socks, cardinal red, buckets, breezers, and gloves, cream, trim, and numbers for the men with a bullhead on their chest. It looks like pregame is finally finished, and we are ready to go. It'll be Dahlemer and Kothenbuthel on the draw at center. Already it's getting feisty. Dahlemer gives Kothenbuthel a good cross check, gets a talking to from Adam Kerwin. Puck is finally dropped. Nope. We're going to do it again. We are off to a slow start. For the Toro veteran fans checking in on Hockey TV, your old friend Bandana Man back. He's got the traditional St. Patrick's Day green mohawk going tonight. D-to-D off the draws, the Bruins control. Drobit dumps it into the near side corner. Former Bruin O'Connor is on it for the Toros. He turns it over. Drobit leaves it behind for Murphy. Murphy looking for help. He'll bank it back to the point. D-to-D, but the pass took Sang-Vong-Se out of the zone, and the Bruins will have to retreat and regroup. Sang-Vong-Se along the near side. Plays ahead. It's broken up for Murphy. Martinson battle, and finally it squirts down into the Toro zone, and it's ahead for Chase Springman. In case you missed the Farmers Union pregame show, a big night for Chase. He plays career game 166 as a Toro. That makes him the all-time leader in games played. So Chase now officially Mr. Toro, taking that title away from Minot native Jaden Martin. They joust on the far wall. Springman has it, plays up top for Diddle. Diddle with a shot from the point. Save made, rebound given. In behind, it's gathered up there and swept around to the far side by Lawrence. Lawrence dogged by Springman and Dollimer. Springman takes it away. Has trouble with a fallen stick. Gets it to Dollimer anyways. Dolly digging there along the far wall. Misiak steps into him. The battle continues. Finally, it's played back to the point. And Holmstrom. Holmstrom feeds Springman. Springman from the hash mark plays in the middle. Dollimer was taken down. And the play goes the other way. Misiak forced to turn by Diddle. Pionk coming in, takes that away. He can't settle it down, however, and it bounces to the far side where the Bruins take over. John Richards plays back, pursued by Bross. Bross takes away, has Talbot in the middle. Couldn't get a pass there. The puck was caught up on that fallen stick. Bross continues to work in the corner. Talbot there as they dig 2-on-2. Stepping in is Pionk. Plays back to the point. Long shot coming. Save made. Rebound given. Toro's unable to find it. And coming the other way instead is Feeler. Feeler gains the red line and rolls it deep. Bruins need a change. Several peel off. Feeler stays up on the pressure. Wyand plays back to Davison. Davison turns as he gathers and then plays up the middle for Talbot. Talbot circles back in front of his goaltender. It's Austin Park. We gave you the numbers during the Farmer Union pregame show, but we'll take another look at the next whistle at this goaltending matchup. Far side, Derek Frentz, the Toros' leading scorer, bumped off the puck, gets it back, and then tries to play it down low. No one there for the Toros, and the Bruins take over. Near side, Adams digging. Eventually dug out and played along the near side by Cholek. Cholek from the red line will dump it in. Back on it quickly is Luke Davison. Around to the near side, Frentz was the intended target. Frentz can't get through with the puck, but help comes from Stephenson, and then Adams dumps it in. Kolarski out of his net to stop it. He fails to do so. Frentz tried to throw it to the front, but it hit a leg and carried back to him. They'll dig in that near side corner. Bruins win the battle. Zapata looking to leave the zone. Adams poked it away from him. Enns finds it. Colby Enns flips that into the Bruins zone, but it's quickly gloved down, and the Bruins take over. Gotham Buthel. He'll toss across to the far side. They have Haskins. Passes there. Gains the line on the far side, does Haskins. He's looking for help. O'Connor watches him and takes away all of his time and space, and eventually the puck with help from Enns. Sauced across to the near side. Muka can't settle it down. Near side, Haskins can't either. Stephenson has it. Plays ahead for Miroslav Mucha. We spoke to Miro before this one. We'll give that a listen during the second intermission, because during the first, we will hear from Mr. Toro, Chase Springman. As promised, the starting goaltending matchup once again, Austin Park. He is 12-3-1 on the season, a .928 save percentage and a .216 goals against average. Jake Kolarski for the Awesome Bruins is 11-12-4 with an .891 and a .333. Draw is to the left of Austin Park. Kyle Craddock to take it against John Richards. Murphy and Diddle on the near side having words. They tie each other up, and the puck is dug out. Richards, quick shot. That hits a leg and caroms into the near side corner. Drobit and Craddock chase after it. Eventually, it rolls down below the goal line. Murphy tries to kick to the stick and then work it down to Drobit, but it's taken away by Diddle, and the Toro captain starts Zwiner up the far wall. 3-on-2 of the Toros hurry. Zwiner's the trigger man. Looking for a shot. That one's easily fought off, and the rebound comes to the near side where Craddock has trouble. Zwiner, I believe, was trying to create a rebound opportunity for the two Toros driving the net. This is Craddock. Leaves for Zwiner. Zwiner looks up top. Holmstrom steps into one. Save made. Rebound given. Craddock finds it and banks back to the point. Toro's getting a lot of offense from the defenseman here early. Craddock in the far corner. Leaves for Zwiner. Zwiner looking to turn down the wall. Murphy pushes him off the puck. Craddock steps in instead. Spetz plays ahead, however, for the Bruins. Carried along the near side. Drobit dumps it in. It's gloved and held by Austin Park for a whistle with 15:45 left to play here in period number 1. We're still scoreless in the Spam Can. Good to have the Coonrods checking in. Van Hoves with the Chemits. Cornelissens. I already said Van Hoves. All in the Van Hoves basement. You can join in on the fun on the Toro Twitter party. Be sure to tag your tweets with the hashtag #JoinTheCharge so other Toro fans can find you. 15:45 left to go here in the first. Still no score. No shot clock here. That's unfortunate. This is Davison. Davison plays along the near wall. Martinson tries to clear the zone, but it's taken away and flung on net where Park stops it without even going down to his butterfly. But quick turnover. Cones shot save made by Park, who gets a late slash. from Jason Cohen. Toros seem to let that one go. That is surprising. 3 minutes, 34 seconds in. Shots on goal are 4-2 in favor of the men from Minot. The draw to the left of Austin Park, gathered in by O'Connor. He leaves him back for Enns. Enns over to the far side in Springman, and Springman will play it right back in behind for Enns. Toros looking to set out that controlled breakout. Bruins with a fairly passive forecheck until the neutral zone. Looks like they want to trap a little. It works this time. The Bruins take it away. Carried ahead by Garrett, I should say. There's an extra A in there. This is Enns. Fights through a hook and then eventually does lose possession, and the Bruins take over in the offensive zone. Played back to the point. Long shot tipped in front, and it's in. Travis Koltenbuchel with a tip out in front of Austin Park, and the Toros trail early by a score of 1-0. That one may have changed direction multiple times on Park. Toros control off the draw. It's Diddle. Thanks to the near side in Pionk. Pionk starts the Toros up, leaves off for Talbot. Toros, of course, still without the usual center for this line, Tyler Jeanson. He's still out since getting that knee-to-knee collision down in Bismarck a couple of weekends ago. It led to Jared Resigi picking up a 2-game suspension. Penalty coming here. And the penalty box door is open for Evan Cholak. So the Toros will go to the power play. Power play has been a struggle at times for the Toros, ranked 23rd in the North American League, converting on exactly 15% of their chances. It gets slightly better on the road, 16% for the Toros. Good news is the Bruins' kill hasn't been very good either. Carried ahead into the zone by Davison, then leaves at the point. Springman comes across for Stephenson. Stephenson walks in, wires, save made, rebound given, and it's in behind for Stephenson. He plays up top for Springman. Springman back across for Davison. Drop down low for Frentz. Adams, shot that goes wide. Frentz wearing a cage after taking a puck to the jaw last weekend. This is Davison. Off to the far side, Stephenson. They've got Springman sneaking back door. Shot is there, save made. Going side to side was Koharski. That's the play the Toros want to set up. This is Stephenson. Stephenson drops down low for Frentz. Frentz right back to Stephenson, who lets it roll to Davison. Davey from the far point leaves off for Stephenson again. Springman trying to get free, but the pass was off the mark. It was actually a shot that rode the kick plate all the way down into the Toros zone. 50 seconds left on the man advantage. Good looks for the Toros power play there. Just didn't get one to go in. Toros just 4 for 27 against the Bruins on the season on the power play. Of course, that hasn't stopped the Toros from winning all 4 meetings. This around to the near side. Talbot gives chase, but he's beat to it, and the puck is sent all the way down. Park quickly up. That would be an offside, and now the Toros have iced the puck. Good idea, poor execution, and with 25 seconds left on the power play, the draw comes all the way back down in to the Toros zone. Sam Smith checking in with Charles C. and Brad Barun. Brad does a wonderful job as the color guy during home games for me here the rest of the year, and made a couple of trips to Bismarck as well. It's a quick shot fought off by Austin Park, and the Toros will look to go the other way. 20 ticks left on the power play as Diddle finds Bross, who chips one in. Pionk should be the first to this, and he is along the near side wall. Plays in behind for Austin Martinson. Martinson kicks it free for Talbot. Talbot moves to Pionk. Pionk lost the handle. Talbot gloves that out in midair, tries a shot, kicked away quickly by Koharski. Talbot gets taken down in the corner. It goes uncalled, and the Bruins come full strength. They've got Cholak out of the box. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Good work by Bross to get back to turn it into a 3-on-3, but Cholak walks in. Shot is blocked, and Bross erases Cholak, who then has a hold of Bross's stick, which denied him an opportunity to play the puck. Bross finally does get free and gain possession. Flips one up. Kolthenbuthel took a slash of Bross's stick, which denied him full strength on that opportunity. Far side, the pass is ahead. Feeler touches into the zone. Holmstrom defends well against Misiak, but now Misiak skitters free. Tries to play back to the point. It's turnover for Bross. Bross has Mucha with him. Chipped for Mucha. Hits the brakes, gets bumped down. Support comes from Craddock, but he couldn't quite settle it down. And the Bruins take over. Zwiner tries to poke it free. It's played instead to the far side. Misiak into the middle for Richards. Richards watched by O'Connor, who erases it in behind the net. Several Toro faithful here. Of course, the Toros have a lot of Minnesota boys. There's a shot on, save made, rebound, hacked at. Where did it go? It popped up in behind the net. Zwiner finds it first. Zwiner tries to play back to the point, but it's taken away by Lawrence. He leaves off to the far side. Of course, one of the benefits of having so many Minnesota boys is offside. Is the fantastic hospitality the Toro families provide for us when we come to the land of 10,000 lakes. This time it was Charles Wyans' family stepping up and hosting us last night for a fantastic dinner. Of course, they're not hearing this. They're here tonight in the building. So I'll make sure I give them a thank you again next Saturday from Brookings. Good defense there by Davis, and he takes it away. Chips to the far side, and Zwiner. Zwiner dangles into the zone, finds some space. Now he looks to center, but it pass is tipped in behind. Zwiner and Davison digging there for the Toros against Murphy. It's thrown to the near side wall, and the Bruins will look to break it out. 3-on-2 as they hit the Toro line, but the pass was off the mark for Drobit, and that allows Wyand to take over. Wyand speeds ahead for the Toros. The defenseman leads them into the zone, then looks to drop a pass, but Drobit pokes it away from Spencer Zwiner. They dig along the far wall, 2-on-1. Zwiner still comes out with it, and then he has his pocket picked from behind, takes it right back to Zwiner. Eventually, Dahlemer, trying to drive the net, gathers it in. Dolly finds O'Connor, shot blocked into the far corner. Good work there by the Bruin defenseman, Lang Crenson. Now what do we have? Delayed call coming. Interference. And it'll be Chase Springman who goes. Dave Lakefield checking in. He's at the Van Hoves. Congrats are in order for him. Dave Lakefield, the new gig for Dave Lakefield, the new finance director for the city of Minot. Quick shot off the draw goes wide, and the rebound carries all the way out to neutral ice. Congrats to you, Mr. Lakefield. That one's shot on from outside the zone, fought off by Kolharski. On the power play, the Bruins, 15.6%. Toros on the kill, third best in the league, 85.8. 9:39 on the game clock here at Palindrome. 1:27 left on the power play. Sangvong leaves it, and it'll be taken over instead by Garrett. Far side, Drobit. Passes one into the zone, finds Lawrence in. Shot fought off well by Austin Park. That one he got with the shoulder. Pearson, shot blocked out front. And now the Toros may look to go shorthanded. Bross feeds Adams. Adams has Bross driving the net. Shot save made. Good rebound control as that was kicked away out of the reach of Bross by Kolharski. Thrown down into the Toro zone. Still 50 seconds on the power play. Diddle delays, and now he'll send it all the way down. Adams had thoughts of catching that pass. It was waist high, though. Kolthenbuthel leaves it back in behind. 38 seconds left on the power play for the Bruins. Kolthenbuthel speeds ahead into the zone. Leaves off for Feeler. Feeler walks in. Wires save made by Park. Feeler finds it and guides it back to the point. And near to this point, Pearson for Misiak in the near corner. Misiak, one hand on the stick, the other protecting the puck from O'Connor. Pass up top, Fearson. Fearson shot. That's blocked in front. Trickles, and Austin Park able to get the pillow on top. 8:19 left to go here in period number 1. Your goaltender needs to be your best penalty killer, and Austin Park has come up with a couple of fantastic saves here on this shorthanded opportunity for the Toros. Of course, Toros power play opportunities brought to you by Century Eyewear and Dr. Jason Bradley. If you need new glasses like tonight's officials, stop in Century Eyewear today. And I should say tomorrow. They're probably closed already now. 50-50 draw eventually finds Murphy, whose shot is gobbled up by Austin Park with 7 seconds left on the power play for the Bruins. 8:15 left to go here in the first period. Toros trail 1-0 on Cothenbuthel's 22nd of the season. Long shot. That one soaked up by Park as well. Diddle in a discussion in the crease with AJ Drobit. Correction, that was Jason Cohn. And a fight with Jake Diddle is not something that Cohn wants to add to his hockey resume. 2 seconds left on the power play. The draw is to the left of Austin Park. Zwiner wins it back for Diddle. Diddle chops it for Holmstrom. Holmstrom up the middle finds Dahlemer. It's poked away from him, however. Sengvangsay is on it. Lost it to Zwiner. Zwiner taken hard into the wall. Manages to keep that puck free for Dahlemer. Dahlemer walks to the high slot, but it's taken away. Drobit looking to go the other way. Dahlemer does well to get back. So does Holmstrom. The shot is blocked up high in the air, and Diddle gloves it down to Dahlemer. Dahlemer lost the handle. Holmstrom was there in support. Gives it back to Dahlemer. Bruins getting a little more aggressive on the forecheck than they were at the start of this one. It comes across Mucha. Touches out for Zwiner. Zwiner carries over the red and the blue. Looking to dangle in is Zwiner. He's tied up. He was working 1-on-3 as the rest of the Toros have gone off for a change. Zwiner plays the body. Pokes this free. Good work by Zwiner. Leaves for Mucha. Mucha, quick shot. That one goes high and wide. Zwiner left it in the corner. Mucha plays the body. Taken away and played out to neutral ice. Ends. Sends one on that's bodied up into the air by Kolharski. Taken away by Cothenbuthel and then flipped towards the Toro zone. Wyan plays it down to his stick and then over to help. Quickly through the neutral zone, the Toros. Frentz leads them on the attack. Into the middle, a bouncing puck that's covered Hungry Hippo style by Kolharski for a whistle with 6:47 left to go here in the opening frame. Toros trail by 1. What are these goodies? Looks like some pretty good nachos Sam Smith is enjoying. I missed the team meal today. This is up top Davison. He days in Austin. A quick shot tipped in front by Stephenson. Toro still control. Down into the far circle. Stephenson gives back to Frentz, who walks in. Wires blocker save up and over. Adams finds the rebound in behind. Leaves for Frentz. Frentz tries to throw it to the front for Stephenson. It's blocked off. Stephenson finds it anyways and plays back to the point. Wyan, long shot tip in front. Missed wide. Now the Bruins will look to go the other way. This will roll down for icing. Just barely. Evan Cholak, I thought, had a step. But the linesman disagrees with me, and it's his call that matters. As I was saying, no, I missed the team meal for lunch. The Days In debut. Days In Austin. I don't even know where I am, folks. Days In Austin apparently did not go through and change all of the room's clocks last Sunday. It was about an hour behind until 3 o'clock today. Completely missed the team meal. Had to go eat on my own. This is Pionk. And that is an offside call as Cholak continued to pursue. So the draw comes out to neutral ice. 6:05 left to go here in the first period. This is Pionk. Nate feeds Talbot. Talbot looks across for Bross, but that was just out of his reach. Spetz and Bross cancel behind the Bruin net. Cohen finds it. Pionk steps into him. Puck thrown to the far side. Talbot plays the body. Lawrence is there in support. Kept in at the point nicely by Holmstrom, and they'll chase it down into the near side. Pearson's on it first. Pearson. Played back. Bross. Bross gets rocked there. A good hit, but the Toros maintain possession. It's Talbot. The rest of his line mates had peeled off to a change, so Talbot just throws it deep. And the Toros will complete the change. Lawrence starts up. Dollimer forces him to turn wide. Into the middle. Lawrence lost the handle. Swept at by O'Connor, but it's in behind the Toro net where Enns takes over. 318 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Toros trail as Drobit steps into Dollimer on the near side wall. Martinson digging there as well. Murphy steps into him. 2-on-2 battle continues right at the start of the Toros bench. Sangvong-Se steps into Martinson, and the puck is freed up for Kothenbuthel. Kothenbuthel. A big hit on the far side by Springman, but the Bruins still control. Thrown up to the near side. This is Enns. Near side, Martinson. For O'Connor, leaves back for Enns. Enns flips it deep. Dollimer gives chase, and that went for icing, apparently. I said Days Inn Dubuque earlier. We are staying at a Days Inn just in Austin, Minnesota. Got Dubuque on the mind. Spend a good number of my college days at the Days Inn in Dubuque. For a good reason. But the stories are not air-appropriate. Long shot. Of course, it's on my mind. One of my college buddies made the trip up to Austin. We're just 5 hours from my hometown, Chicago. Anyways, back on it is Shields in his own zone. Dollimer steps into him, but it's ahead for Krenzen. Krenzen feeds Richards. Richards dumps it into the near side corner. On it quickly is Logan Haskins. Haskins erased on the near side by Luke Davison. Bruins fans want a call. They're not going to get it. Now a flip ahead. Miroslav Mucha working on Feeler. Taken into the corner. Spencer Zwiner's there in support. Mucha comes out with it. Mucha turns back. Up top for Davison. Davison thought about it. Now we'll leave off for Wyan. Wyan quickly into the near side corner. Craddock was bumped down. Garrett gets there first. Moves it along the near side wall. Davison with a good keep at the point. Bouncing puck. Mucha trying to settle it down and does. Mucha carries deep and then gets upended. A big hit there, but Mucha gets right back up, wins the puck, throws in front, looking for a tough angle shot. I think he was trying to bank that off of traffic. Meanwhile, Craddock finds it and plays back to Davison. Davison down the wall for Zwiner. Miroslav Mucha playing with a lot of confidence of late since he's had a regular role in the lineup in the Toros' bottom 6. That time he lost it, however, to Kothenbuthel, who's working 1-on-2. Holmstrom pushes him down, and that will lead to a call. The Toros will be shorthanded for the second time. It comes with 180 seconds left to go here in period number 1, and the Toros already trailing 1-0. Holmstrom to the penalty box. Toros to the Century Eyewear PK. Exactly 3 minutes remain here in period number 1. 2 of which the Toros will spend shorthanded, we hope. Draw one back by the Toros. Diddle sweeps it to the far side, but Misiak takes it. Diddle continues to work on him. The Bruins still control. Down into the corner for Jack Murphy. The former Toro comes across to Misiak. Misiak holds. Then looks across. Quick shot. That's blocked out front by Wyan. Jammed ahead. Frentz has it, and he sends it all the way down. Jack Murphy has 2 goals already against the Toros this year since the trade. Both came back at the Pepsi rink a couple of weekends ago. 125 on the man advantage as the Bruins start up ice. Misiak leaves off, gets it right back, tries a shot, that goes wide. Murphy on the near side. Plays it down the wall away from Frentz. Gets caught up with Davison. O'Connor can't corral it. Kothenbuthel does and plays to the far side. Up top, Sangvong-Se. Sangvong-Se leaves off to the far side and Richards. Back up top, Sangvong-Se. Again back to Richards. Sangvong Se from the top of the umbrella tries a shot. Save made through traffic awkwardly by Austin Park. Misiak drops down to the side of the net, and Murphy looking back for Misiak and missed him, but Sangvong Se has it, walks to the middle, tries a shot up off the glass. Richards throws down into the corner. Davison pinned to the glass there. He fights through and clears. Good hard work by the Toros veteran defenseman. 38 seconds left on the power play for Austin. Bruins up the far wall. Drove it through neutral ice. Puts a man offside. And on the touch, the whistle goes. They're going to pull that all the way back as it's an intentional offside. .121, a palindrome on the clock here in period number 1. Toros trail by a score of 1-0 and are on the kill for 22 more seconds. Draw one back by the Bruins. They'll retreat behind their own cage to set up a controlled breakout. Coming straight up the middle. Garrett tries the far side. It's broken up by Wyan. Wyan on his horse, trying to win the race back to this puck. He and Drobik cancel. Bross is digging there as well. Catches an elbow to the face, does Bross. Pile of bodies. Feeler and Bross still working, but it's up top. Pearson leaves to the far side. Long shot. Tipped. Rebound. Fought off as well by Park. Puck still loose, however. Bruins decide to set it up. They play back. Toros come back to full strength. Long shot. Follow-up try. Fought off as well by Austin Park. The Toros goaltenders let one in, but he has battled hard in this first period. And now the whistle goes. A delayed call coming, and it will be on the Bruins. A cross-check coming, and I believe it will be on number 18, Michael Feeler. So the Toros will get their second power play of the first period. It comes after the Bruins take a penalty in their own zone. Shots on goal thus far 11-10 in favor of the Toros. But it's the Bruins who lead by 1. Chris Gillespie, former Billet family, the Gillespie family, they're checking in, or at least Chris is, from El Paso, Texas. Toros control off the draw. They are 0 for 1 on the Gooseneck implement. Power play and a tip play for Adams doesn't go. Adams working on the near wall. Now a trip. Frentz went down hard. Toros already on the power play. Won't get any more help from the man in the orange armbands. They'll dig over by the far side, Zamdor. Shields working. It kicks free. Martinson takes it and guides it up top. Springman quickly over for Stephenson. 14, not 24. Back across for Springman. Shot. Save made and the rebound given. Bruins are going to look to go shorthanded. It's Cholak. Instead he pulls up, tries to send one down ice. And the horn sounds, so the period is over anyways. Toros will have 1 minute and 20 seconds of carryover power play time when we start period number 2. But first, it'll be the Gooseneck intermission report. It will come after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Toros forward Zach Bross. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks, Applebee's. When the Toros are on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries, for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
The small grain harvest is in. Now's the time to think about getting your combine inspected by the John Deere certified technicians at Gooseneck Implement. Sign up for your inspection by January 1st, 2017. And Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to one of their 8 store locations. And when you sign up your combine and header together, receive $100 off the inspections. Our 100 technicians have more than 1,000 years combined experience working on John Deere equipment. That's the Gooseneck difference. Schedule today.
Need money fast? Head to Liberty Tax and apply for an easy advance. You can get up to $1,300. You heard me right. Let Liberty Tax do your taxes. If approved for an easy advance, you can get up to $1,300. Fast. Hurry. Offer ends February 28th. Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com.
An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd through February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Welcome back inside the Spam Can, the Riverside Arena here in Austin, Minnesota. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Once again, I'm Ken Oda, and joining me now, Director of Player Personnel for the Minot Minotauros, Chris Lauke. Chris, welcome in.
Hey, thanks for having me, Ken.
A rough start to the first period. I think a goal that I think probably changed directions 2 or 3 times on Austin Park, but other than that, you can't be too upset with what you saw.
No, I saw puck possession. I saw them, road period, get off the road, long bus trip, getting their skates under them, and hopefully they can gain some momentum with this power play at the end of the start of the second.
I spoke with Marty before this game started, and we talked about being able to rest guys like Nolan Sawchuk because of the quality AP players and tender players that are able to join the roster here down the stretch run. That's pretty much your field. You're the one who goes out and finds these guys. You, your brother, Reed Larson, some of the other scouts. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect to see here down the final 7 or 8 games of the season.
Well, I think we can expect to see some fun, exciting players. You saw Luke Manning last Saturday night, I believe, and
yes,
I heard the reports were really good. He's a hockey player, and we're excited about having him next year for sure. We probably will get a look at Spencer Meyer and Sam Huff tomorrow night. And Sam had a heck of a state tournament, and I'll put it this way, there's a lot of Division I attention on him already, and Spencer Meyer is going to be a solid player. And then Luke Johnson by probably next weekend, a defenseman out of Edina. So, and Luke and Sam are eligible for the playoff roster, and they're good hockey players.
Now, for fans who maybe aren't as familiar with the hockey world back in Minot, maybe didn't grow up playing, or at least not playing at this level, what is the scouting process like for these guys?
Well, the scouting process, depending on what part of the country are there. Minnesota, they got a fall elite league. It's the best high school hockey in the country. There's hands